Good morning, Summit County. You're watching Summit Sunrise this morning. I'm Lauren. I'm here with Will. We are at the Breckenridge Welcome Center this morning. Will, how are you today?
Doing great. Can't complain.
Doing great. Can't complain. It's beautiful out there today.
Yeah, it's looking like spring every day. So
It's looking like spring, but there's still time to go snowboarding or skiing.
Oh yeah.
And if you're going snowboarding or skiing, you need proper fitting helmet and goggles. You can go to Craniologie to get that. You're with us from Craniologie. Tell me a little bit about Craniologie.
So at Craniologie, we're a retail shop. We specialize in fitting helmets and goggles. So when you come in, you'll be met by an educator who's going to measure your head up with a measuring tape. We'll get you in a proper fitting helmet, and then we'll move on to the goggle aspect of it.
I love that you guys are called educators. Is that proprietary to Craniologie?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you always bring some really cool gear. Tell me about what you brought today.
So today I brought the Pret Cynic X. So one feature I really love about this helmet is it has MIPS, which is a multi-directional impact protection system. So it's this internal sheath right here in the helmet. The outer shell is going to rotate over this sheath, reducing the rotational force on impact. So it's another concussion precautionary they're taking now in helmets. Also, it's really lightweight, 380 grams, so it's one of the lightest helmets on the market too. You got pull-away ear pads here that are going to be audio compatible. So if you get hot on a spring day, go ahead and rip those out, shove them in your pocket. Going to be a little more ventilated there. You have great goggle ventilation here on the front too, so it's going to allow for all that hot air to go right out the goggles, out the top of the helmet, keep you nice and ventilated from fogging up. So that's the Pret Cynic X for you, and it's going to be 30% off right now for end of the season sale.
Cool. So yeah, you showing us this helmet. You have other helmets too.
Oh yeah, yeah, we've got a lot of helmets. So
A lot of helmets, so you definitely need to go check out Craniologie for some helmets. You have some goggles too.
yep. So I brought the Anon WM1. This is the women's specific version of the M2. So it's their Magnatech version. There's an M3, M2, and the WM1. The WM1 is just going to be a little smaller frame for you, a little more receded nose piece to fit the women's face a little better. And then the best feature of it, super easy interchangeable lenses. And you're going to get two lenses with this goggle, so you get a low light for snowy overcast days. You're going to get a highlight for sunny days too.
I was just about to ask you why you would need different lenses, but
Yep.
you
Well,
just
there
told
you
me. Cool. So, Will, you just showed us some helmet and some goggles.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about what else is going on in the store.
So another cool thing that we do at the shop is we do gloves. We're going to do any mountain accessories as far as electronics goes. So we're one of 15 premier dealers across the nation for GoPro. So if you guys have any questions about GoPro, bring your camera in. We can usually answer it for you or get it fixed. Also coming up here in the summertime, we do Pedagos, which is an electric pedal assist bike. And now we have a mountain bike too, which is going to be featured this summer. We're going to do some tours. It'll be pretty neat.
I was about to ask you if we can rent the Pedagos yet.
Not quite yet. We're
Not
actually,
yet.
yeah, we're working on it. Sooner than later, though, definitely. So,
Cool. So what do you like about working at Craniologie?
man, at Craniologie, it's super fun because you get to meet people from all over the world, and you get to tell them the story of Craniologie. Because a lot of people think, oh, I just need a helmet to go out there. I'll take anyone in the shop. They don't realize that there's a lot going behind. You know, you need to be measured. It needs to be fitting properly with the helmet and goggles together. So it's pretty cool to tell them that story.
Yeah, so my friends actually came to visit from Florida, and I took them to Craniologie because they didn't have helmet or goggles, and they were just, I was like, you guys are going out there without a helmet or goggles? I was like, what in the world are you doing? So we went to Craniologie, and you guys were awesome. My friend was like, oh yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, because she's from Florida, like I
Right.
said. And like you said, they measure your head. It's actually kind of a fun experience.
Yeah, and it's definitely an experience you don't get anywhere else. You know, we like to take the time and make sure you know what you're getting. So
Yeah, so if somebody wants to stop by Craniologie, how can they find you?
we're on the corner of Lincoln and Main in Breckenridge, Colorado, 101 North Main Street. You can't miss us on the Main Street side. We got a plethora of helmets.
Yeah, and you have a Facebook. I'm following you guys on Facebook.
Yep, yeah, we post on Facebook about once a week. So
Cool. Well, Will, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Make sure you check out Craniologie, especially if you're hitting the slopes, because you definitely want to make sure that you have a proper fitting helmet and great goggles if you're out there, because it's, I mean, I hate to say it, but it is dangerous. It can be dangerous out there. So you definitely want to make sure that you're protected and having fun. I want to remind you guys, so we're going to take a short break, but I want to remind you that we are giving away 2 tasting mugs for Beer Fest, which is coming up this weekend, and tickets to Beer Fest as well, and a face buff for Watching Men coming up a little bit later on in the show. So you want to make sure that you stay tuned for that. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be right back.